Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Draws nearer. That road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow. Apparently, we set off for Brilehaven as soon as it reopens. Never acquired the head we sought, but if we are truly getting Louis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we are still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
A wise suggestion. Some upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition. So, apparently, walaupun kita dekat sini last day in Martira should be, sepatutnya kita boleh spend last day in Martira dalam dungeon. Sepatutnya lah. Tapi aku okey je kot. Sebab kita tak gunakan sangat pun macam apa tu Megla Potion ke apa. So tak dapat beli, tak apa lah. Tak dapat beli on Big Bargain Day. Ke maksud aku. And as long kita jadi king, aku tak kisah bunuh dia.
Beg your pardon.
Say, have you heard of the Imps Den? Right near town there's a forest with a whole mess of goblins in it. Me, I figured that place has got something to do with the kidnappings. I mean, don't goblins seem awful clever little buggers?
Why? Pardon? Pardon?
Lady Joanna did say there'd be no more kidnappings, but we were never told who was doing them, are we? Say, you know a lot of the situation, don't ya? Well, go on, tell me something. Tell us something. I promise it will stay between just you and me. Don't say anything, just no. Me, I'm not so sure. They actually did nap whoever did it. What would there be in hiding that? It should be over and done with now, but it isn't. Well, Lady Joanna said everything is alright. I guess that's enough for me to say case closed, eh?
Pardon?
Kalau kita bagi tahu, kita tangkap Lady Joanna tu, and dia orang ni nampak, most likely dia orang akan jadi chaos. I said I can go outside the game because they never got caught. I went to the back alley to see the cows, but I saw a fairy instead. Everyone calls me a liar though. You believe me, don't you? Talking about me, not too many fairies I know who hang out with cows. As long kau confident satu hari. That painting looks expensive, seems a bit out of place in this town. Well, what do you think? It used to be a painting in royal capital, had a patron and everything. I painted the truth and they cut me loose for it. Now I'm just a backwater brush slinger who cannot sell a thing.
Pardon?
Pardon?
Take a look.
Habis dah.
Thank you. You really helped me out.
All right then.
Tak ada apa sangat sini.
Where to?
Tak ada apa sangat. Ni kenapa ada bond dengan dia?
Oh, you.
Pardon? Well, hello there. What are you up to? City's returned to its lively self, but where if not for all of you? Looking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times. But I had not the slightest doubts about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me on own weakness, and I will not make the mistake twice. I love to speak with you if possible. I hope you will make some time for me. Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. I owe you. Just need your opinion on something.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Pardon!
Baden.
I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that
Bony
may be,
wife?
but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever we
thought dia jadi
masters I can
leader,
take care
ataupun-
of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What
It
the
is.
hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already.
English VA TikTok dah.
Sorry about that.
Aku macam
macam
mana dia orang buat
disgraceful.
Dia orang decide by apa? By region ke apa? Yang ni memang Irish. So everything is alright. It seems like there's trouble.
Seems like there's trouble.
It's not just them. Everyone's been on edge lately. It's odd. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got highs made to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We have a shared vision.
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
That sounds like a fine idea.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
I'd like to help.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to
Sebab
make this
Barden
town a
ni
nicer place to live.
punya pure, dia tak ada discrimination. But kita punya race Elda kot. Let's go.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the Commander.
Commander.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
You should go. Newborn.
I shall protect the town you all
Commander
saved.
archetypes. The party can now study the commander. Can now study the commander in Academia, try seeing what new powers await you.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Bam, bam, bam.
I'm just
Come now.
incredulous.
Well, the Ash may mature in most respects, yes, but he has the pickiness of a child. The other day I made recommendation of a sumptuous Martyrian delicacy, yet he insisted that he would never ever eat bugs. He's lost, really.
Incredulous.
Damn.
Thank you.
No more kidnappings. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm sure the town has you to thank you for this good news. Suddenly, another candidate from the tournament came by, but so far you have been the only one to ever actually do anything with this town's best interest in mind. If someone other than his eminence Forden were to be king, I hope it be someone like you. Oh, hello. Classy woman.
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. Aku nak sebut skipping tadi. Speaking to me, I am trying to concentrate and cannot afford pity. Well, an elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
That's quite the title. Though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your tastes like must be pedestrian. Hey, rude. For your information, we collect all our own ingredients and we have gotten pretty good in the kitchen. Indeed, I wonder then if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I would appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 reef an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirit after the taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you? I'll do it.
Lovely that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
Candidacy. A dish using local specialties, or how about mellow milk? That easy. Food she mentioned. Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's prepare food that will satisfy the quester. The key to bringing cheer back to people of Martira is apparently mellow milk. Limp goldfish? Damn. Jangan aku nak ambil ayak. I mean, aku dah order ayak tapi ayak tak sampai. Okay. Lagi sampai je.
Yeah.
Sounds tough, but if we can pull it off, we'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish she'll be raving about for days. Yup. No deadline. Okay. Search Dregs of Destiny. More task chapter. Save the prince from the death curse. Okay. Kita tak ada quest sangat, but
It's time.
well, we are finally leaving this place tomorrow.
I'm out of ideas.
Been going to the tavern every night. All anyone's talk about was who'd been kidnapped. But now it's all over, and we are back to talking the usual shite. Oh, I'm so damn glad I am.
How did this happen? But why? Pardon?
Why? Ooh.
Well met, eh?
You
You're not serious.
Oh, tempat tu penuh lah. Well, kita boleh sembang dengan Brigitte. I appreciate you, really I do. But this town has lost an awful lot. I've seen many the face of the suffering parent, and all because we guard corpse couldn't fulfill our duty.
Hello there.
Hey, is this true? I heard you lot can change into these big menacing figures that absolutely tear through monsters. My apologies. A merchant from the capital was telling me some weird stories. Of course, I didn't think it was true, but you lot can do things others can.
You!
What do you want? Interest in the restaurant places? Yep.
Isn't that... Hey! Oh. Yep.
Talking nonsense, you are.
What now?
Okay. Brigitte ada? Yeah, Haisme Neurus. With Pagan, took a test of courage, heard a story from long ago, debated a candidate, gave a speech.
What now? How? Where to?
Let's go.
Yep. It's time to look with Brigitte. Brigitte.
Oh, what a pity.
Got a minute?
Nothing left to do now.
Said your gauntlet runner parked over there. It wasn't there a moment ago, was it? I only looked away for a second. I mean, I was standing right here, but how could I miss something so enormous? I think I'm going batty. Hey, make sure to use Trader Gate when entering the
Nothing
capital.
left to do now. Oh, what a pity.
Got a minute?
Luis is the only one.
Talking nonsense, you are.
What you say about Louis? Hello there, you have become quite the popular topic around these parts. I hear you are working diligently towards becoming the next king. There will be many who loathe you simply on account of your tribe, but pay them no heed. The Elder are far from the most troublesome tribe. Speaking as an Ishkia, I must say that we are all equally disagreeable.
Now what am I
That was one nice Ishkia.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Now what am I to do?
right now,
All right then.
apa yang aku nak buat adalah of course jumpa dengan Brigitte.
What do you think?
Aku nak tanya about archetypes. Okay, merchant kena 20, and then commander kena 10. Wow. Orang kena 8. Faker. Possess many skills that lower opponent's stats. Can also perform powerful actions with throwing knives. Ooh. That was nice. Mage kena rank 20. God damn. Aku nak yang ni tu. Gana aku kena 20 and Neurus kena up rank 3. Okay, yang ni dah boleh upgrade tapi aku kena buat naik Hulkenberg. Seeker. Cleric. Oh, kena rank 8 je. Oh, yo.
Now what am I to do?
Okay, jom kita buat dengan Brigitta dulu.
Ah, just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed. Don't you get it? I told you don't have to go. I'll go wherever you are going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitta I would face her burdens with her.
You.
Bakare, you go to such lengths for me? Then will you come with me? No problem. Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-United extremists, the church has discovered their base. What are you planning?
What?
so reductive.
You have to ask. Even the church knew that what I do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, these factions based in a small village, fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, I can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me. Damn!
You get it.
Bridget! And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Please think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be a king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You are little more than a fraud. Okay, kita kena tell her the truth, eh? Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing this throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You would slaughter a village.
Hang on.
A lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
What do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We will try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them. And we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. I will take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be.
Obviously.
Come as well and see for yourself. If you are going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. She led me into the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitta stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to the Grand Trad.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. Oh, they baca. I am Brigitta. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Or aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Huh. The church has been here several times. They have never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of Enidus should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no, we don't have anything to do with Enidus at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic Enidus?
How nice!
Wow, brilliant. Papa, I want an Enider.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed report on the anti-Enider group's movement from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? Spread magic Igniters? Be about selling more magic Igniters. No.
in
Bukannya
any
sikit
case,
lagi nak jadi John Wick. Itulah pasal. Anyways, I take it back. There will be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place on the ground. To the ground, sorry. I'm glad you were here with me. Thanks, baby. Dah kan? Thanks, babe. Woo wee. Oh damn. Ah, it was a nice extra jaws, man. Ah, Kansas Bridget's deep gratitude.
I'm
Let's
glad
go.
to have you at my side.
Receive a discount at weapon, armor, and Inidus shop. Let's go. Kita dapat discount lagi. But my dog was taken from me, and I'll just come to the ends of the earth.
Nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours. So our business together is concluded. I like to visit you.
No, no.
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Come on, the discount! Merchant discount, come on! Well then, it's fine, since it's you.
speaking of,
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it's a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
Untuk bini nombor 2. If you like to come, then come. Oh, maksud hang bini nombor 2. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So come if you wish. Come to me.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay kan, kita buat quest tadi sebelum last day.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military
Kita kenapa
strength's
nak
not
hang
meant to
out
decide
jadikan
this
dia bini
race
nombor 2
anyhow.
kau.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and will not know the truth
Siapa bini nombor satu aku?
until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra.
Kan
They might not
Hulkenberg?
even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now.
Nyomel lah buat tak tahu pula. Allah.
With all that said, can't help but wonder
Kan hang
how
kita dalam game
Louis
ni.
is taking this. Can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Let's enjoy the show. Early morning. Who you?
Right,
Itu kita
everyone.
boleh main
Well
afternoon.
said. Particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's giving me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Tidak pasal.
There it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. By the time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes.
Weh, hang lawak kot.
Magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With
Name.
friends like these.
Now then,
Next is part of Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If you punch in south out of Martyra, you'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Four days, eh?
Whoa!
So that's Port Brilehaven. Capital of the Principality of Oceania, a flourishing trade port known for its liberal, free-spirited atmosphere, home to the ocean breeze and infrequent tempests.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? It is a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might be still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest?
Ha! Tally-ho then.
Why I never? Who do you think you are talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
Can you hear me?
His voice is echoing out of the runner phone. You are heading for things to do. Hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber. You can grow seeds if you have got them. Yes! Plant culture chamber. Nearest, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant any seeds you have thanks to my birth seed. Thanks to the magic of the Inida, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next
What
day.
to pick?
Kat mana? Ni. Let's do device or some seed. If I plant this, maybe they will grow.
Isn't that... Hey! Later!
Okay. Aku nak tanam tapi okay, mellow milk. Kita kena ada briny salt. Apa ni? Mellow milk. Fragrant spice. So dua-dua tak boleh buat. You know what, kita tanam je lah. Which window, why not? Bawah jap. It seems to have deciphered Nora's fine penmanship lines the page according to the old man research of the one of the relic can be found southeast of Martira. Where they found all the relics in this location. Okay.
This... Understood.
You know what? Kita tanam je lah. Oh. Comel kucing tu, ya Allah. Jap. Oh, buku ni. Bygone days. Tolerance. Oh ya, aku tak boleh buat name. Nanti lah. Tolerance aku kena buat naik juga. So though sparse and objective of the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, the time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him, of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Warmth arises inside me.
Alright.
Katanya, Mingkai aku tengok hamnya stream sebelum ni kan. Sampai 3 jam stream lukis tau. Lukis pakai apps apa? Software apa? Clip Studio
Sets off from Martira. As they watch
dia
the
guna
setting sun
Cintiq.
sink under the
Wacom
horizon,
Cintiq.
their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick
Medibang?
with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows
Senang guna
the
ke?
journey's
Free app?
beginning swells
Actually banyak
in
free app.
hearts.
Kereta pun free. Kecuali yang hang beli kat Steam kan. Steam tu untuk support je. Tapi kalau hang beli kat website, Kereta is free software also. Grove Camp paling basic.
Oi.
Kereta dengan apa nama? Tool sai pin sai apa sai lah. Aku ada yang sai tu. Sai tu dia paling ringan and tu boleh custom hang punya ni stroke apa semua. Kita banyak lagi tu tapi malas nak adapt. Oh okay. Nanti aku nak try kereta tu. Sebab aku pakai pen tool sai. Pen tool sai. Yang tu paling senang lah. Hang boleh orang cakap boleh buat custom stroke paling senang lah yang tu. And tapi aku tak ada pen tool tu. I mean Yome ada, malas nak pakai. Hang boleh buat macam pen stroke walaupun menggunakan mouse, which is nice lah. But lain app dia shortcut bagai nak kena adjust. Betul. Bukan masa nak adapt. Aku macam nak try buat macam webtoon punya style. Tapi tu lah, aku nak kena berlatih lukis balik. Tapi aku ingat nak release tahun depan lah. Plan nak beli Clip Art Studio. Clip Art Studio is the apa panggil, yang kebanyakan orang pakai lah. Banyak orang guna Clip Art Studio. Ini paling murah maybe. Hey, have you heard there's a bath cast on the back deck now? I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it will do the job. No doubt it will shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we are stopped.
Speaking of,
I have heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bath water to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you also consider a purchase. Only can you use acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve the abilities.
The breeze feels nice.
But
Okay, another imagination. Plus the sand flash business next to salty sea breeze. So I'll have to take some extra care with draft maintenance. You should look intrigued, but you need not fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun. So kat belakang tu lah boleh mandi. Nak mandi kan?
Hey.
Opens RS shop as they are going to get.
I see.
well met.
Especially overburdened with free time as I am, I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. The ideas appeals. Might we talk a bit? Aku cuma buat ini hal level tak ada orang tengok. Tu lah, aku tengok hang punya stream apa lukis tu beratus juga tengok viewer. Senang nak lukis nanti kalau dah biasa RM250 permanent lesson RM250 koyet. Okey lah permanent. Saya lukis dapat viewer banyak sikit. At least ada fan-fan aku komen. Aku stream buat yang level. Memang macam tu hang kalau macam nak stream something yang ada apa panggil? Ada yang dah tahu dah hang punya apa yang hang buat kan. So macam aku patutnya aku boleh je stream Conversation tu. Banyak viewer tapi aku macam penat lah buat benda tu, penat. Murah clip art. Kawan aku cakap tunggu New Year discount. Oh yeah, okay. Discount nice. Aku takkan beli lagi kot. I mean kereta is free. Aku rasa kereta okay kot nak guna dulu. I don't know. Oh, time ni boleh buat lah benda ni.
Hey there.
Nearest, apparently we can either enter as is or make it even better by putting something into the hot water first. Usually soak in here with fatigue and anxiety. I might even get some mag as well. Aduh, tak tahu macam mana. Okay ni, okay. Tadi apa dah? Imagination. Okay kot. Oh.
It's you.
I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No trace of enemies around by my eyes, peacefully for now. Which means we get to have a little break. By recalling the past and planning to the future with Heismei, maybe I can hone my imagination. Is this cool?
Good grief.
Kau mesti scam dulu, memang ramai viewer kau dulu. Orang donate pun banyak agak ke time tu. Ada pun dalam 2-3 orang je. Orang yang sama lah. Bila dah hujung-hujung tu orang yang sama je, 2 orang. So rasa macam, yelah, kalau sekadar viewer je memang tinggi. Stars tak banyak sangat. Awal dulu ya. Goodness, time to bid farewell to Martira, isn't it? I cannot help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira. Air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Tracks. Despite what happened?
But
I burn affection for the period when I was branded a kidnapper, but harbor no ill will for those whose children were taken. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Alright, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Uyujif. I will not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspect of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were all to face the future together, then perhaps someday we will find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry.
Alright.
Masa COVID senang dapat viewer. Yeah. Mostly aku rasa macam kinda fatigue sebab kita queue kan, kita collect nama-nama and apa yang dia orang order apa semua. Then bila dia orang order, just dia orang lurking tak tengok sangat. So rasa macam kinda fake viewership jugalah bagi aku. Lebih aku sekarang ni macam enjoy apa yang aku buat. Aku enjoy the games that I play. Memang aku nak main game je pun. And buat apa aku nak tengok com versus com kan, komputer lawan komputer. Memang kadang-kadang exciting benda tu. Tapi at the same time aku nak enjoy juga main game biasa. Kalau tak ada viewer kat Facebook, aku fokus on another platform lah. So another platform yang boleh membantu aku release content on YouTube juga. Walaupun YouTube viewer tak banyak sangat pun, tapi kinda okay lah. Macam kinda kadang-kadang main game baru, macam main game ni kan, episode 1, episode 2 confirm banyak viewer dan berpuluh-puluh lah. Tak lah 800 kan, berpuluh-puluh. And then Tengoklah kalau dapat consistently fans yang memang suka konten jenis macam tu, dapatlah lagi banyak kan. Tapi tak dapat lah. So and then just apa ni, more likely aku buat konten sebab it's easy this way lah. Macam aku try dulu kan, pernah buat juga record instead of streaming. Aku record dia macam consume time sikit lah. Memanglah boleh fokus game tu lagi daripada macam kita sekarang ni duduk sembang-sembang kan. Kalau aku record, aku akan fokus lagi. Tapi kadang-kadang nak kena edit sikit tu malas tu. Bila record, quality dia lagi bagus bila aku stream and export dia. Tapi aku rasa my reaction more genuine lah bila aku time stream instead of record. Aku rasa lah. I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead. Batman, I'm Batman. Asmin and I talk for a while.
Time
sikitnya.
marches on, and the
Patut
age
mo
of
pala
a
niya
new
bagi
king
sikit.
draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Haisme, you have erected a tent above, haven't you? Do you take care that you don't get carried off by the wind? I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear Yujiv are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they are rather more than for gliding. Into this we'll be in the Port Brilehaven. We've really gotten used to all this travelling, don't you think? So kita boleh increase kita punya wisdom. Wisdom penting juga wisdom tu actually. Kalau aku check ni dapat lagi tak? Kalau lagi pun orang lokal tak support sangat aku benda ni. Iya. Oh, fragrance sprite. Like fragrance spice. White bread is so soft it soothes the soul. All party members gradually recover HP while working in dungeons for 60 seconds. Mei, kita ada satu je. Aku kalau ada 4 boleh buat 4 tu kan. Tolerance let's go. Oh, local banyak tengok konten-konten. Tak tahulah, bagi aku macam kinda stupid trend lah bagi aku. This entry describes Haishme and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Haishme loses sight of his son only to find he climbed a tall tree. Haishme is mortified until the boy nimbly jumps down just as his father would have. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggle, but even more than that, it brought him joy. So ni buku Haishme pasal anak dia lah. Kehidupan dia sebagai bapa, diary dia lah.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we will be taking a short stop.
the city ruins come to view.
Loudy.
This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
See the ruins.
This
is a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did you, Gauntlet Runner, get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Sorry if I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by the monster attacks or acts of war. Right, I don't know if the Megla crystals are what attracted to the humans here or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually. It's true. I make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all the lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. Day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
I suppose you are right. Coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Hey!
My stomach sense noticed that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nearest can read the room when he wants to, right? Let's put this place behind us. Kenapa dia tak luki? Bye, I made another drawing. Okay, aku pun cakap. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks
Takkan nak
below
bagi
the
dekat
horizon,
Maria
the
tu tak?
Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them.
Kan
in
nak si
its
Maria
light.
lagi satu, dia press lagi dia dalam sana. Hey, look at this city! It's in ruins, destroyed by human. Cow! Blackwood's camp. Day after tomorrow will be in a real maritime city. But we will be able to see the ocean soon, first time for both of us.
My bad.
But just I shouldn't speak so. Just and Haismi says I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. So aku tak boleh spend time dengan orang lain. Aku boleh spend time with Haismi dekat situ. So how about here? Welcome back.
Well met. Be well.
Kita boleh baca buku. How about Nearest? Okay. Read the Oceana entry. The handwriting is hurried and haphazard. The old man had a hunch about the tomb northwest of Brilehaven. Wasn't there a cursed cemetery there, the one where the victims of that epidemic were buried? It says. If I'm around Brilehaven, I should keep an eye out for the cemetery in case there is a relic there. A relic in the Brilehaven. Bril, I don't know.
Got it.
Experience 100. What?
All right. Right.
Kenapa baca buku? Yang ni aku punya tolerance, right? Yang ni aku punya, I don't know. I don't remember. Imagination? Yeah, imagination. Tolerance.
Well met.
Kau buat je lah. Akan nak kasi balik. Okay. Was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Matira with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, and an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that away, could not be the same, not the same be said of our powers. That's a good example.
Got it.
I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how, sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we never have conceived of prior? Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we call a miracle.
Hail!
The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now, I'm really looking forward to the next city. Come and I talk about things to come. Feel like my imagination increased. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Early morning.
Quite.
The salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we have already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, bearing passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, near us, do remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way. Don't we should be able to see the ocean? Near us said the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. So dia orang tak nak kat sini
Well then. Got it. Right.
Oh ni 10 ni. Lol.
Oh.
Just like the wind changed, a sure sign we are nearing the ocean. Nothing like a stiff drink in the afternoon with the sounds of nature in your ears. You ought to join me sometimes once you are grown, of course. Mana hal kembali? Oh. So, today
Well met.
I've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some better strategies for my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round?
All right.
Sure. Let us begin. I shall give you an expect no quarter, shall we?
If so,
That's how you plan to make your advance. Then, gonna make any more moves. That's the match. I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
that's why.
It's for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again. You are so strong. That's impressive.
Right.
Dedication is impressive. Perhaps, but to be more accurate to say that I am trying to attain perfection, rather than implying I have already achieved it. That said, it is quite a pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where all I can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories and of course my failures too. And in doing so, I will see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights, I hope. That's a great plan.
Yes.
Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. It's hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you have a natural talent for it. Though it called a talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me.
True.
It was you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there is some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream.
All right.
Ching ching ching.
All right.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should do that and do that. Ding 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 ding. What did I?
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, so I thought. Looks like it's that mysterious gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Yeah, the gauntlet runner over there. You are not becoming king on my watch. Got a short fuse, you know. That means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
When they are coming on board at the other end, well, now we have to accept their challenge. Pedal terus. Boom, bombardier.
So we meet again. Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Early bird gets the glory, what?
Boom.
Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
No, it's okay lah.
Now accept your fate.
So have we.
Slash!
Gunner! Cut! That's nothing!
I shall vanquish evil. I'll blow you away.
For all that we strive for! That's nothing! Going in for the kill! Captain, we've got your
Power of
defense down!
kings!
Last chance to give up! Come on!
Are you prepared? Burn to ash!
Oh, okay.
Justice prevail! I'll destroy you! May you cling to life!
Face me!
You are.
I show no mercy! Commendable bearing.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. This is a joke.
Healing melee. Okay.
Is that all? Captain, he's got
Vitus
your
power.
defenses down. Cut! That's nothing.
Tough one.
I shall vanquish evil.
Here's a weak point. Nice.
You are good.
Oh, Mystic Purge! Still standing, I see.
I'll use what I must. Ha! Die!
Critical, let's go.
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Ding 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 ding.
A halfway
Ding, ding,
decent
ding,
result.
ding, ding.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Macam cepat lah Nick. Aku rasa dia akan turun balik kot. I just speak you, I asked you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, cause I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katharina, cheer up. Tired man.
Yeah?
Saw your runner, so I followed you. You are as tough as they say. Eurydice. Who do you think I am, exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well you are the great Katharina Grand. Everyone here knows, in fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do Parapus like them have? Might be dangerous, but you have gotta break some eggs to make an omelette. Eurydice, wait. take this and see if you can stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me!
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying. Something. But now tons of those people aren't gonna survive. And I cannot tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. Well, just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those people who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nobody in this bloody world's gonna change. It will stay as rotten as it is. So many say there is nothing to be done, but they only say that because the purpose are right where they want them, beneath everybody. Aku stay rumah seorang sampai Selasa, by the way. Oh, hang sekarang ni home alone lah. Well. Hang punya parents pergi mana? Balik kampung? Hang tak ikut lah? Oh, betul kan? Hang ada ajak. Yang semua balik kampung. Oh. Alah, di Bali kan. Kita sekolah lagi budak-budak tu. Ada kerja pun. Itulah. Hang ada ajar kan. Nak kena settle. Sebab hang kan baru je ada emergency tu kan. Walaupun makan sihat juga Mingkai jaga nutrients kena bagi cukup lah. Okay.
It just ain't
They
right.
couldn't have the purpose start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they are standing on. They're like this twisted world just as it is. Let's save them too.
In that case.
Oh.
Even though they are my enemies, maybe they are struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
But that doesn't mean they can make the purpose suffer for it. So yeah, I'll figure that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Pak Karim. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still. I reach out to the recruitment center and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. Gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. Let's go rank up, Menteri. Hari-hari Maggi mana boleh Mingkai. Nanti berak tak keluar apa weh. Kebabun perut aku nanti. At least roti sikit ke. Combine lah roti. Nasi tu kadang-kadang dua hari sekali makan nasi okey ke. Order lah nasi kat Panda ke apa ke. Siapa nak masak nasi, tu goreng telur ke. Buat omelette rice juga. Nak tahu. Keep inherited after brawlers virtue. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Rank 3. Let's go.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Brawler archetype adapt. The party can now study the pugilist. So selepas brawler lah. Can now study the pugilist in academia. Try seeing that what new powers await you. Bounty bonus, let's go. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me. Yang ni lawa tapi dia tak jadi, kita tak recruit dia ke? Aduh.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Memang order Panda je lah, nak jimat Maggi. Yalah, kadang-kadang kena tukar-tukar lah sikit. Dengan Maggi. Aku pernah makan Maggi dalam at least minggu lah. It's not good lah. Tak dapat berak beberapa hari lah. So we will be arriving tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brilehaven is.
Oh, dash it. Right.
Lumi Beam. Akan buat dekat situ.
Hey.
Why not?
That reminds me.
First Hulkenberg, now Heisme. Having more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too early to celebrate, considering it's Louis that we are up against. As much as I hate to say it, there's no denying he's still the strongest mage out there. He has powerful allies too.
What's more?
Yeah.
Right, beyond Zorba, he has no shortage of servants, all too happy to forge his path, but none of them hold a candle to Louis himself. Remember the human corpse at the cathedral? They say he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention we have the royal magic to contend with. To put it bluntly, we don't stand a chance with a frontal assault. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm only pointing out how difficult it would be for us as we are now. If we pull our powers, we may be able to surpass him. Nothing is impossible. That's what I've come to believe since I met you, since you awakened your first power. So when I talk about things to come, I feel like my imagination increases.
All right.
Is it that time already? It's not like that late. Stron and I talk for a while.